Virginia Union University, let's do it. It's time for that maroon and that steel, the D2 Panthers of Richmond, Virginia, Virginia Union University. We see you. What up, y'all? It's time for another 100 HBCUs in 100 days, and it's powered by Cancel Student Debt. And today is all about Virginia Union University, aka VUU. Very interesting story. So there were these two groups. One was called the American Baptist Home Missionary Society, and they actually started what is known now as VUU in 1865 as the Richmond Theological Institute. They actually built the first academic library for an HBCU. But there was this other group called the National Theological Institute, and they had schools in Richmond, Virginia, and DC. The one in DC was known as the Wayland Seminary. Shout out, that's where Booker T. Washington actually went. And the one in DC was known as the Culver Institute. Now, the Culver Institute was actually housed in a former slave jail, and they were allowed to by Mary Lumpkin, the African-American widow of a former white slave owner. Culver Institute would eventually become reincorporated into Richmond Theological Institute. Eventually, the American Baptist Home Mission Society would absorb the National Theological Institute, taking over Wayland Seminary and combining that with the Richmond Theological Institute, forming the first incarnation of VUU. But they wasn't done. 1932, the all-women's college known as Hartshorn Memorial College was absorbed also into VUU. And then in 1964, Storer College was absorbed into VUU. 2018, the D2 men's and women's basketball teams both won the CIAA championship. Speaking of basketball, their basketball team plays in historic Barco Stevens Hall, which is also known as the Belgim Building, which was built for the 1939 New York's World Fair. Apparently, Belgium couldn't take it back because of the war, so they left it here, and different schools got to bid, and VUU won the building, and they had to move it to where it currently sits now, which is where they're hooping and playing volleyball. Amazing history. Shout out to you, VUU. We see you. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure you go right now, subscribe to our new interactive mobile reader called the Underrated Report. It's free, it's dope, and it's just for you. Thank you for watching. Leave us a comment. Students, faculty, alumni, let us know what's up. Follow for more. And as always, say it with me, cancel student debt.